Fam, what is up, squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building with Coach Coleman. Y'all know what it is. The CC Show, Thursday edition. What is good? What's up, Coach?
What it do, family? What it do?
Political Lil in the building. What's up, Political Lil? Harold Williams. What's happening? What's good? What's good, fam? What's good?
Playing basketball.
We ain't playing a lot of basketball right now. No, we ain't playing a lot of basketball right now. I was watching McDermott get down. Before we came in here. I will say that. So I was checking out Maya McDermott.
I want to say congratulations to American Athletic Conference Tournament champion South Florida Bulls. I think they earned an opportunity to the dance, if I'm not mistaken.
They may have.
If feet don't fail me now. And San Diego State Aztecs.
The Aztecs, yeah.
The women, congratulations to them. Mountain West.
Got the win.
In overtime against the Wyoming Cowgirls. So, what we talking about today? Harold Williams. It's my clap sound effect.
You miss watching women's basketball? You can always rewatch. Y'all check out the first and second team awards for Unrivaled. Was looking at them a little bit, Lil. I wanted to talk WNBA draft.
Yeah, great.
Draft, might as well, put you on the hot seat.
Okay. I mean,
see what you think about. So this is not my draft. I just pulled up a draft. This is not set in stone. We just talking. MJ, what up, though? Miracle Rider Few, what's happening?
Love a Ghostface picker. Shame on the picker that pick on the Shekels.
Really quickly though, too. Before we do that, let me.
Shekel Nair's in the building. Okay, Political Lil coming here regulating. Hit the rewatch.
What it do? Lawrence Jacobs, what's happening? Happening? Is Big Foe declaring? I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about Big Foe declaring. Is she? I don't know. LSU fans, let me know.
I haven't heard anything in the wind yet. It's possible.
So, real quick, let's give a shout out to those first and second teams, right? So, I guess the Unrivaled first and second teams announced today. Let's give a shout out to them. Mondo in the building. Flage is staying. So, gracias. First team. Chelsea Gray, Nafisa Collier, Kayla McBride, 2025 all Unrivaled first team.
That's I was
Nafisa
quiet.
Collier, Chelsea Gray, Kayla McBride.
Okay.
Second team, Skylar Diggins Smith, Ryan Howard, and Angel Reese.
It's not a lot of teams, so not much to pick.
So I guess my thing is I feel like Alicia Gray may have got snubbed a little bit.
Okay. We could see that.
Maybe not. I feel like Alicia Gray hoop. I feel like she hoop. I feel like she deserved to be at least first or second
There
team.
it is. I got
There's
light.
that. Okay. You feeling better now? Okay, you got the light on you. Okay. Feeling like you ready for your close up now and everything.
Yeah, I gotta do my Emily pose. No,
you are so. Your Emily pose. That's Emily's pose. I don't know. So yeah, that's the all unrivaled first and second teams. Again, second team: Skylar Diggins, Ryan Howard, Angel Reese. First team: Nafisa Collier, Chelsea Gray, Kayla McBride. I feel like Ryan, that should have been Gray.
Yeah.
But these were all leaders in skills categories. I get you. I feel that. I feel like you though. I don't know. I feel like she deserved one, but it was all cool. It was voted by the players and coaches though. I don't know who voted. It was just announced today, so I was sharing. For me, Alicia Gray was first team for sure. But you only get to pick 3 players too, so there's some conversation there. But Emily said don't do her, coach. Don't do Emily.
Pause.
Emily said don't do her, coach. Hold up.
Pause. Yeah, pre-pause.
So I wanted to talk WNBA mock draft. And I was looking for drafts to talk about, right? And the one that I stopped on is the Yahoo Sports one, right? So, this is Megan Hall for the win, Yahoo Sports. And I stopped on this mock draft because this is what it said. And I wanted to know how y'all felt about this. 2025 WNBA Mock Draft 2.0, a Hailey Van Lith reunion with Angel Reese. WNBA Sports Highlights, what's good? So I want to know, how do y'all feel about the possibility of Hailey Van Lith being the guard that they bring in Chicago to play with Angel and Camilla? Coach, I don't need. Come on, you got to tell me something. I mean, you went to chewing on that gum harder and harder. Hey, I don't know if that's gum or candy, whatever it is. It's not gonna give you the answer. It is not. The answer is not in that gum. Stop chewing and tell me. It's nighttime action. We went live. Do I need to play the music again? Man, the people are here. We got to say something.
Okay.
We got to say something, man.
This is the question.
Yes,
all seriousness. I was chewing that gum like that because I would see like a pow a better fit for what Chicago needs to do. But you can see for the baskinomics or the narrative, you can see that happening not so much for skill set, but for dollar sets. So I could see that as a possibility just on the baskinomics of things. But as far as you talking about skill set and what they need, I could see really drafting a pow will be more beneficial to a Chicago than the Van Lith, because pow has been intentionally working on her defensive footwork, defensive speed, and she has a bag offensively. But this season it's been more about the slashing, pulling up from the midi, and then also improving on her what we call face guard, one-on-one defense. And so when you see someone like that, I mean, that's where Chicago has lacked too. So Mondo, you stupid. So I think you get in for more clicks and attention and to put fans in the seats if that happens. But I'd rather see somebody that I think really fits. I don't see Van Lith a logical fit there, but we're here talking about it. I'm not in there with Jeff who. I mean, because it's under.
Here's how they're selling it. So this is what they say. First of all, and I quote. Okay, I quote. Van Lith's been balling all season on her redemption tour at TCU, and I think she's more than made a case to be drafted in the first round. Courtney Vandersloot is also a great person to learn from if she wants to stay in the point guard role. However, they're saying, Van Lith is best when she can purely score and facilitate the point if need be. So they said basically HVL would be Marina Mabrey in Chicago last season before the trade.
So why would I?
So why?
Why would I waste a first round draft pick on that?
Man, I don't know. I'm asking y'all. So this is why I stopped on this draft, because I thought this would be a great conversation. So let's see what people are saying. Okay, so it started with absolutely not. Okay, spoiled brats, like absolutely not. Okay. Nah, that does nothing for you. Not with all those other guards. We seen that already. No, thank you. Okay, she got to learn some defense. Coach looked like he in the interrogation room. Okay, I don't know.
I was
Run
at
them
home.
lights up, y'all.
I was at home, Mondo. It wasn't me.
It's gonna be a shooting guard that goes to Chicago, though. Okay, HBO going to Chicago. This is what this draft is saying. We're gonna talk through this one. Yahoo Sports bias as fuck. Okay, all right. Send HBO to Connecticut at 12. I'm not on HBO wave. She's gonna have to show me something. Okay, no Chicago. Okay. Is HBO's no point guard, but she can go in the second round. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
HBO should go not to Chicago. I don't see how she fits. Okay, yeah. I mean this is why I stopped on this draft. So I'm gonna throw out some names. I'm gonna tell you where they got them going. Kind of like buy, sell, hold, and give me a little bit why, or if there's a better place that you see that they fit. And this is right now. This is just as the teams are constructed right now, because of course we don't know.
Right.
Thank you. Right now. Right. Thank you. So let's see what you and Coach think about these picks. Of course, starting at number one. Oh, I don't know. So to me, Chicago needs a point guard. And a 3-point shooter. No. HBO's not going to Chicago at the 3rd pick. To Chicago at the 10th pick. It was at the 10th pick, y'all. Not at 3. Not at 3. At the 10th pick.
I don't, as well as she played, I just don't see her as a first round draft pick, even with player of the year. But we know what the narrative they put. I really don't. That's where I struggle in how I watch her play. I don't see her as worthy of a first round draft pick, but we know what the narrative is going to be pushed. She's going to get picked before that first round is out in the Baskenomics. We already know that.
Okay. Just because she can pass to the big who got dunked on doesn't make her a point guard. Okay. But does that make her capable of passing to the big that's at Chicago, which would be Camila Cardoso? The Mystics may be trying to get to that number 1 pick. Yeah, they gave away that 3rd pick. They don't have the 3rd pick. It's the 10th pick. She couldn't handle the SEC. Why should she believes she can handle the W?
Mystics
she's going to the dub.
I think the Mystics have 3, 4, and 6 now. Is that correct, or that change?
They picking 3 times in the first round. We go. Let's talk through it. I don't remember. Let's go. So pick one right now. Right now, Yahoo has Paige Beckers, guard UConn Huskies, to the Dallas Wings. 6 foot senior to the Dallas Wings. What do you think?
I think that they're ready. That's what they wanted, and that's what Miller and Conclave. I think that's what they want down in Dallas, and kind of getting the fans hyped up and everything to that. I'm interested to see how that fits, if it's a work, and play well with Enrique and the new additions. They've had some trading spaces, but nothing is final until you survive training camp. Technically, right?
All things as they are. Do you like Paige to Dallas?
I think she can learn some things from Enrique. Enrique is an intelligent player. I give Enrique a tough time, but Enrique has a very good IQ all in all. It seems like she plays wild, but she does have a good head for the game.
Wild.
Huh?
I don't think she plays wild.
No. She just, it looks like it because she has to be ball dominant, like you said, the trust factor. So when we just talk about basketball, pure basketball, I think she can benefit from what was around her there. But my concern is, can the coaching staff put together something that complements the skills set that you have right now on that roster?
Okay, so here's my question. This is to the chat too. Can Dallas do anything but take Paige at 1 and have their fan base and everybody stay supportive?
You said, can Paige take anything but?
Can Dallas do anything but take Paige at 1? Like, I don't feel like Dallas could trade the pick away and be okay. There's nothing that they could trade that they short of it being like Asia Wilson, coming in. Like, I don't know that there's anything that they can trade that number 1 pick for
No, they got
where the fan base and the team, like the players that they have there would accept it. Like, you have to pick Paige here or get ran out of town.
Right.
I mean, and y'all just got here. You know what I mean? So don't unpack if that's what you plan on doing. But I believe they will run you out of Texas.
So
it'll be a hot time in Old Town tonight. Yeah,
and it seemed like Enrique
wants.
I seem like Enrique wants to play with her, and I think she'll get the ball to the veteran player. She'll get the ball around. She'll get her opportunities to shoot. So my concern is we know what Paige can do, and she's unselfish. The thing is, again, I'm gonna go back to: are they gonna put them in an offensive scheme or offensive setting that is complements? Here's the key word: that's complementary to all the skill set. Can you help that? Can you help that relationship come together on the court? So, but I think that's definitely what needed. It seems like, again, from the outside looking in, it seems like Enrique has confidence in Paige coming there and is what they need. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a huge turnaround from last season this season. I wouldn't be surprised. And I won't think it'll be the coaching. I think it'll be the players playing in spite of coaching. Because I don't have confidence in Con Claims. We'll see, show up, the glow up.
Do you got confidence? You ain't got to have confidence in him. Do you got confidence in Kurt Miller?
No.
Listen, here's the thing. At the first sign of trouble with Conclave, am I saying his name right? The first sign of trouble with him, Kurt, I believe you'll see Kurt
coaching.
Man, whatever it takes. Yeah. And if not coaching, suggesting or heavily encouraging, on what's going on the X's and O's in the game. Okay, so let me see what y'all saying here. We like the Mystics to have that pick. Deja Kelly is letting everybody know she is declaring. I've seen so many posts. Yeah. Deja Kelly is declaring for the draft. Harmony Turner and Harvard have a good game tomorrow at 7:30. Have a good game tomorrow at 7:30. I'm gonna be tuned into. HBO's political placement. She was part of the plan for the Big Three. Her, Paige, and Cece. I remember us talking about that. If she had played the two and Michaela at the point, she would have done way better. Maybe she'll play some two here. Kurt and that coach was at the Big East tournament. Oh yeah, it's Paige or bust. Yeah, right. No, they need a point guard. That'll be like trading Luka. Ridiculous. Stop it.
It's totally ridiculous.
Totally ridiculous. No, they want Paige. Exactly. Yeah. You don't pick Paige. Don't unpack. Shanae, what's happening, fam? Make sure y'all give Shanae Antoinette a follow. Give Shanae Antoinette a follow over there for the updates on all the smell goods.
Shanae Smell Goods Antoinette.
Mondo says move Enrique to the shooting guard. Okay.
I mean, if you bring Paige here, I think that's what has to happen anyway. Enrique goes
to hey, Emily, what up? Kurt gonna be coaching anyway. Thank you, fam. Sharon Evans, what's up, fam? Okay, so we got that one out of the way. Let's move on to the second pick. Second
pick.
Second pick belongs to Seattle. The Seattle Storm, and they have Kiki Iriafen, forward from the USC Trojans, 6'3", going to the Seattle Storm at 2. Kiki to Seattle at 2. Says that Seattle's guard heavy, so they need some depth in the front court. Kiki has been, playing well. They said this season, averaging 19 points, 8 rebounds over the last 5 games, had a 25-point showing. They say she's been balling, peaking at the right time. Kiki to Seattle, what do you think about it?
Kiki to Seattle, I have to agree. Give it some posts. She has a nose for rebounding in college. It's a habit already of hers to be physical and understanding. But the only thing is how much time will it take for Kiki Iriafen to adjust to the physicality of the NBA? How that's grown women, and then but the popular pick that big people were pushing for, or narrative people were pushing, was Miles, but you don't need a Miles when you already have enough guards. So you do need some rebounding support. In the Storm, you need that. again, though, the question mark for Kiki Arifin is, can she learn WNBA toughness in that paint? Can she adjust to that? So I would think that would be the right pick to take Kiriki because she's not looking for someone to shoot threes. She'll shoot free throw line and inside if she's open, but she'll get to the board. She knows she already has that habit.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see. Listen, here's the thing. I think Skylar. I think Skylar is still there. I think now Agumake is coming back. Is that right?
Agumake, yeah. That's so far.
Agumake will be back. You got Horston up there. Sue Bird is in the front. So listen, there's great potential for her to learn from some great veterans, right? But Seattle just still feels clunky to me. I know that Jewel's gone, but it still feels clunky.
I thought we was past the clunky.
No, I'm not past the clunky. We have to see it on the floor. We really have to I don't know, see it on the floor.
Did you just cross on that? Yeah, I get it. I get when you cross. Yeah, yeah. So okay.
Yeah, I just I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I see Kiki at the pick. I don't get it. And I guess for her, I want her to be able to come into the WNBA and be successful.
Okay.
I just feel like it's a little clunky.
So what's still making it clunky is, is it just the guard situation still? So it's guard head. So this.
Okay, so we bring a Kiki in there, right? Mm-hmm. What's Seattle's identity? Whose team is it?
Skylar Diggins.
Is it, or is it Ogwumike?
Skylar Diggins.
Okay, so who takes the last shot?
The open person.
Okay, so right now we got Nika Mule, and I don't know if Nika's ready at the beginning of the season.
Right.
Nneka Ogwumike, Skylar Diggins, Gabby Williams, Zaya Cook, Lexi Brown, Ezzie McBeggar, Erica Wheeler, Jordan Horston, Lee Yaru, Alicia Clark, Katie Lou Samuelson, Brianna Frazier, Mackenzie Holmes, and Kiki Iriafen. It doesn't sound clunky?
Nah, that's it's busy. It's busy.
Man, it's all over. It's herky jerky like
it's do the Humpty Hump. I don't know. And what's that? 13, 12 on the roster right now.
Should I don't even count.
So they got to trim, as what they used to say, they got to trim the fat before the season start. Yeah, Horston.
It's 14 on the roster. Horston is hurt, and like I said, I don't know that Mule is 100% healthy to start at the beginning of the season, right? So,
So, I think you're doing it because you got injuries. I think that's what that is right now.
Okay, so a Skylar's team. Okay. So out of those names I just read, y'all, is there a Seattle fan in here that could tell me what the starting five would be? Or can you give me a starting five? Okay, because Mondo, you think it's Nneka's team. Silent leader. Skylar is the Flavor Flav of the team.
Okay. So Nneka, Skylar.
And you got Nneka taking her under her wing. Okay.
Gabby's probably going to start because Horston is hurt.
Okay, so Nneka, Gabby.
Nneka, Gabby, Skylar.
Mm-hmm.
And who else you have? I need two more.
So then you got Zaya Cook, you got Lexi Brown, you got Erica Wheeler. As far as guards,
I would do either Zaya or Wheeler as a guard and move Skylar to the 2.
Okay, So who you starting?
I think that from Quinn, they're probably gonna be conservative. So I think they will go Wheeler and then bring Zion in time because Wheeler has a little bit more vet experience than Cook. But I think Cook is gonna see some significant minutes though at Seattle.
And so then you're starting Ezzy. You start McGregor at the center
for post.
Yeah, or Lee Rue, or I'm looking at starting Alicia Clark, Katie Lou Samuelson, Breonna Fraser, and Mackenzie Holmes. Like it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's clunky. Yeah, I'm struggle bus right. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to talk through it, and it's like clunk, clunk, clunk. So maybe something, and this is just what they have right now, right?
Right.
This is what they have right now. So I don't know if they would go 4 guards and a big. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. It's gonna be interesting to see. I guess Lee Rue would be the starting center then.
Got to start Nneka. You got to.
You say Ezzy is a 4. So yeah, you got to start Nneka. So Ezzy got to come off the bench. So I guess Lee Rue starts at the center. I don't know.
It'd probably be Ezzy.
I mean, Ezzy averages 11 points and 8 rebounds. Lee Rue averages 5 points and 3 rebounds.
Yeah, that's why I said it probably gotta be Ezzy.
But I know that Lee is 6. I know Lee Rue is 6'7". But listen, I'm starting Ezzy. I'm starting Ezzy if it's me. What's up, C Smoke? So
you're right. It's still
clunky. Still clunky. So there's that. So let's go. Let's move on to the next pick. Oh wait, let me see. Lee ain't making that team. Wait a minute.
Dang! Spoiled brat came in with the hotness.
Okay, I don't care for Seattle or Kiki, so they can do that. Okay, that's that. Okay, now we know the honest thing about what's going on here. Kiki will be great in Seattle. Okay, she got to learn how to really bang in the post with the grown women. Okay, so you think it's some, and Nneka can help with that. She'll adjust quickly. She going to start. I don't think so. She I don't know. She will adjust quickly. She's not going to start. I don't think so. I think that's what you're saying right there, Lil. Kiki needs toughness, and I think she will be fine. You got the elder Nigerian taking her under her wing. Skylar's team. Horse is hurt. Nneka's team. Ezzy is a 4. I thought may have to play some 5 though in this situation. And you say Lee ain't making the team. Spoiled brat.
Dang.
Definitely I want to see this one on the floor. Yeah, I had to see it on the floor. I had to see it on the floor. Trying to keep the content flowing. I know I was lit last night. And time will tell how clunky these will not be. Looking forward to how everything unfolds. Me too, Lou. Hey, what's up, fam? What's happening? What's good, fam? Come on in. We figuring out this draft. So we this is what we got for them so far. This is what we got so far here. Moving on, the next pick in the draft is going to be the first Mystics pick. So this is the first Mystics pick coming up here at 3. And they got this pick from, is this from LA or Seattle? Who did they get this pick from? I don't remember. Gabby Williams underrated. I don't know if she's underrated. Gabby's been here before. I think that Gabby fits well with them though.
Yeah.
I think that Gabby fits with them. And I said that last season. I didn't know that Gabby could fit. I didn't like Gabby fitting to finish up last season, but I like what Gabby could be coming, going into this season. So let's see what they got.
She got that glow. All right, so Washington, right?
Washington Mystics, yeah. So Washington Mystics, they say Dominique Malonga, the center from France, at 3 to the Washington Mystics.
She's more of a true post, but then sometimes people feel like they need a stretch player in Citron. So I think it's going to be a game time decision whether they go Citron or Malonga. Long term, I would go with Malonga to develop and to establish some post presence, which Washington really didn't have because Austin she's not a post player. Right? And so there, I would go Malanga. I think it'll be more long term beneficial. Go Malanga, but Baskonomics wants Washington to push the Mystics to push towards Citron. I don't think that would be beneficial to Citron or Washington. I think it will be a better situation for Malanga.
Okay, let's see.
As far as establishing and moving, because you got close to a playoff, even when you came out and struggled. So now you need to add some skill sets. You got to sit back and observe. Where were the holes in the skill sets, and so I think it was in that post presence. Because I'm not counting Shakira as a post. She's not.
What about Big Mama Steph though?
But you got time and very little conditioning that she does.
Hey, wait! Now Big Mama Steph is coming back after playing Unrivaled, right? She coming back from playing Unrivaled. She been balling at Unrivaled, so
I will go Malanga though. I will go.
Okay, you go Malanga. Okay, so you like that? You like that? Okay.
Have you seen Malanga?
I see some highlights. I'm not gonna say that I saw entire game. I don't. It's not that I don't not like Malanga. I hadn't even thought about the Mystics really.
Well, what I'm saying, I mean, Steph has some footwork, right, in the post, but I just feel like Malanga's more of a post that they need.
And I think in my original draft I had Malanga to the Valks at 5.
Okay. They
as like a great piece to start like their young foundation, right? Yeah. Is what I was thinking there.
That would have been a great.
But now the Mystics are gonna pick at 3, and then they're gonna turn right around and pick at 4. So whatever they didn't get at 3, they can still get at 4 because it's still their turn, right? So at 4, they have Olivia Miles to the Mystics. So how do you like? Do y'all feel better about that pick with Miles also going there, or does it matter to y'all? Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, some people were thinking that they need an area fan, but if they get a Malanga, then you need to go get a Miles to balance out the perimeter. So I think that actually would fit and won't be on the East. I mean, I think that will fit Miles. She'll probably have to play though, some significant minutes. I'm looking at. So we'll see how you respond to getting barbecue chicken, because we know that it's a question mark on defensive footwork. So I can see them picking up Miles if you get the Malanga and then you go to a stretch. Miles will give you a stretch.
Now they're also saying that you pick up Miles and you have to move Sykes to the 2. So you let her cook at 1. As a true like floor general fashion. You have and then you have Sykes at 2, and then you have Malanga as a big, you're big of the future. Welcome to HDI TV, nephew. Hey. No, what kind of bullshit? What kind of bullshit Cheryl out there talking about? What did happen?
Cheryl Miller.
Yeah, I would like to see Olivia go back to school. But let's say Olivia is like, who are you? Cess Talk Sports. I don't give a damn what you talking about. I'm going to the league. Is Washington a place that can develop her and get her to where? Because what they say is that she doesn't move well on defense. And what I wonder is it that she doesn't move well on defense, so she still needs some conditioning coming back from being out of basketball still? I mean, to get her defensive legs back, right?
Right. So that's a great point, right? You coming off an injury.
Hold on 1 second. Donovan, you're coming in asking a question about why we're assuming Seattle would pass on Miles at 2. I don't know when you came into the show, but what we're talking about is a specific draft that's up. So we're not making any assumptions. We're talking through a draft that's up. So it's not any assumptions. So I hope that helps. Go ahead, Coleman.
So I mean, with Miles, you got to remember with a knee injury, you haven't got all your speed back, and you get back in shape by playing the game. And so I think what a difference a season makes, and we know we know before the injury, we know that she had some explosive speed. We've seen that, and so I think was tough to watch is when someone comes back, they're not going to get all that back in one season because playing the game sometimes is part of the rehab and strengthen that, and also trying to stay healthy playing through the season. And so if she puts in the extra time on top of the mandatory whatever rehab or strengthening and conditioning you need to do, I think she can gain some of that speed. But defensive playing is about lateral speed.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what defense is about: lateral speed and pushing offense to angles. When you're a great defender, you understand angles and where you want to force the offensive player to, and where you don't want them to get to. And so for Miles, I think if you get in the right situation with a franchise where it's a facility and work on it, I think you can see some improvement in that lateral speed and that explosiveness. So remember, just I think people you can get short term memory when someone has a a a very extensive injury like that. You can get short term memory and forget how fast or quick they used to be because all you see them now, and they've been sitting. Look how long they've been sitting before they started the season. So,
yeah, okay, yeah. Let's see. I'm with y'all. I want her to go back to school. Coming in and starting like she would be. It sounds like from the way this is looking, they would want her to come in and start cooking right away as the floor general. And I'm not convinced about the conditioning, the physical conditioning of being able to do that right now. And I just want her to have the best entrance into the WNBA that she can possibly have. Okay, so Cheryl Miller talking about she understands what Caitlin going through as a black woman.
What?
I'm gonna have to watch this interview. I'm gonna watch this interview. We're gonna talk this through, nephew. I'm gonna have to watch this interview. So she was on. Let me see where you said she was at. She was on All the Smoke.
What?
Make sure. Yeah, on All the Smoke. Okay, so I got to go back and watch that. I got to watch it before I speak on it.
Okay.
I got to go back and watch.
I'm gonna have to jump on with y'all after that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had to go listen to this interview. They have no reason to trade Shakira. HD in the building. Way salute. Shake shit up, man. In what part I saw didn't make a lot of sense because it's no way just on planet Earth CC is hated on to the point of a black woman. Cheryl said, well, yeah, I gotta go. Okay, but you loved the interview, Lou. Okay, so what did you feel? You tell us what you thought about what she said about being able to. She tripping in your Mike Tyson voice. Oh, I can't wait to see this interview.
It's totally it's ridiculous. I just
tripping. She twipping. Y'all are so funny. Okay, so after Olivia Miles, and we probably are not gonna make it through the whole draft, of course, but we're gonna try to get through some of this first round. Pick 5. Sonia Citron as a guard to the Golden State Falcons.
Well, it could be Citron or Fudd.
No, well, really? No. Right now, we just talking about what Yahoo is doing. Remember?
Yahoo. Excuse me.
Yeah, this is they draft. We just talking about they draft. This is what I'm telling you, and Donovan. This ain't me. I'm just telling you what they saying. Citron. I want to know what you think about Citron to the Falcons.
I mean, based on what they already, have, it's a young team. It could be beneficial, but I actually would like to see Citron go to the league, go to a team that has some veterans and doesn't have the pressure that she had all these past at Notre Dame. Sometimes people need to breathe. I'm not saying she can't perform under pressure, but this is the type of player I think Citron needs a reward going into the draft, if that makes sense. So I don't think that's a good fit, but to each their own.
So they got, is it Carla Liette, Stephanie Talbot, Timmy Fagnelli, Veronica Burton, Julie Van Loo, Chloe Bibby, Janelle Salon, Kyra Linskins, Cecilia Zandalicini, Kayla Thornton, I think it's Alyssa Kunane, Letitia Amihir, Tiffany Hayes, Kate Martin, Monique Billings, and Sonia Citron.
Yeah. So it's like 3 of her. It's not clunky, but it's multiplicity.
So a lot of these people. I like Sonya Citron to the league. She definitely It's a whole bunch of role players right now. No star
Right.
might not work. So and remember, we just talking about what Yahoo is saying right now based on
Right.
what we know about these teams. I still
Right.
expect some of these teams to still make some moves, right?
Right. Right.
A lot of these people are. Let me go back. Let me jump back real quick to that roster. So, like Carla is from France. Uh, who else would you probably not know? Chloe Bibby is from Australia.
Uh-huh.
Janelle is from France. Kyra or Kiera is from Belgium. You know, these are journeymen and role players. Then,
Yeah,
you know,
and that's I
then you
said.
got Tip Hayes, Letitia Me here, Kate Martin, Monique Billings, probably as you know some of the names that you know: Julie Van Loo, Timmy, Stephanie Talbot.
Right.
Yeah, some placeholders for sure. Sonya will be a good pick at 10 for Chicago, but they like HBO right there. It's too many players that all do the same thing on one team. Yeah, so I think that they're gonna have to move them soon. I think they're gonna have to move them. And Cheryl said coaching Caitlin in the All-Star game was the best coaching job ever. Then went on to praise Caitlin's skills on the court. It's her opinion. I don't sweat it. Okay, Valk's gonna be coached up. Okay, they're gonna be coached up. I mean, I'm rooting for the Valks. I'm rooting for the Valks. You know, listen, for Sonya Citron, she can't go wrong, right? It's a brand new organization. It's gonna be brand new facilities,
Right.
a lot of veterans for her to be able to learn from, and you
That's
know
right.
get have pour into her. So and probably opportunity for her to really get on the floor too, with some of those veterans there. So
For sure.
we'll see.
For sure.
So pick six.
Yeah. Let's go.
Watch the Mystics pick. At 6. They're gonna add to now what they already picked now was Olivia Miles and Dominique Malonga, and they're gonna at 6 put Anissa Morrow with the Mystics. What do y'all think about Morrow to the Mystics at 6? And they calling that the Hall of the Draft if she's still there at 6. Because that's 3 franchise changing pieces they have in the blink of an eye.
So I think that worked because they really don't have any identity in that utility player kind of the hustle bustle. She's a mixed bag of tricks there, so they really don't have any identity there. So it could work. It's just all how you manage the other skill set and how you put it together. So yeah, I like her going to Washington. I'm not saying it's the greatest fit for her, but I said it could fit. It could work.
So wait, before we go any further, what position do you see her playing in the dub? Do you actually see her still playing at a forward, or do you see her moving out to like a wing?
Well, she's gonna need it at her size. She's gonna need to be a wing, but I think if some people believe in her, what she's been capable of doing, she shows she can do it regardless of height. They're probably gonna put her in a 3 and a 4 to see, if she really has that true toughness. Right now she's been doing that. My thing is, she's got to get some handles in the 15, 12 footer because at your height, you really need to be at a wing at her height going into the WNBA, right? But we'll see if they do the what we call the litmus test of her toughness and see if she just has that gift, like Dennis Rodman had the gift.
I'm with you, spoiled brat. What do you need moral at Washington right now for? And you got the player that just went number 2 in 1v1 in Aaliyah Edwards ready to break out in that position.
What gives you depth in that position and you protect it
So,
from
you
foul
putting
trouble?
Morrow's coming to come off the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, what is the rest of what's the rest of these people doing? You said they not. So when Shakira gonna back up Big Mama Dolson?
Shakira get an injury 3 games in every time lately.
Oh man. Because Nisa got a rebound against possibly other forwards in Shakira, Edwards, Sykes, Combs, and Inkster. Yeah, I don't know. I think that there are other places that Anissa Morrow could be more of a help. But all right. I hope that they use Anissa Morrow for the wing. I also see Anissa as a wing in the dub, but we'll see. It also depends on where she lands and what they actually want. What they actually see as a vision for their team. So, has Elena Deladon say anything?
We haven't heard any. I haven't heard any updates. Anybody else?
Has anybody heard anything from Deladon?
On my alerts, I haven't.
There's a lot of forwards on that team. Maybe they'll move some around.
Well, forwards are like Swift Army knife. They could do a little bit of everything.
Mondo Austin going overseas with Deja. Mondo, stop. This Jordan coming from. Oh no. Hope you feel better, Cassie.
For real.
I wanted to back up, because I don't take like mental health as wealth, and so I don't take that. I don't joke about stuff like that. So Nori, I did see your message in the chat. If that was a real message, fam, like sending like positive vibes to you, and I hope that you figure out someplace else to reach out. But like, there's nothing that we could do here to help you with that if that was a real message. But I wanted to make sure that I did say something there. I think Shakira was rushed back too soon after the hip injury last year. Okay, so expecting a better performance from her this year, and her to be able to stay more healthy this season. Louis, is that what we got?
Yeah, they need to. I think that would be a difference maker because she didn't play that many games this past season because of the injury.
And a lot of these teams still probably make some moves, right?
Oh yeah, that too. That part.
They probably still have to make some moves to be to before the start of the season. Most definitely, but the way Shakira is playing in Unrivaled, I see her game getting sharper. Yeah, she's another one who I was interested in seeing. She surprised me with her performance in the 1v1. So she was another player that I was looking forward to seeing come back to see how does that translate back into a 5v5 type game. So I think her, Aaliyah Edwards, Rakia Angel, those are some of the players that I was looking to see how they come back to the W after the Unrivaled experience and being able to grow there. See, we got time for one more.
Sure do. Let's go.
So, New York Liberty, pick 7. Georgia Amore, guard for Kentucky Wildcats, 5'6", senior to the New York Liberty.
They really don't need it. I mean, you got 2 talents from last year that you really could contribute and be effective for you. So I don't see where she fits in the style of play as well. But I could be wrong. But unless they would transition or gradually transition her in for Sabrina, but Sabrina is taller than, you know what I mean? So can you shoot over the trees? Are you easy to guard? In the WNBA, it's just so it's tough for me to see that. I don't see where she's a necessity or where she will have to play.
Okay, here's my question. Here's my question here. Is Georgia Amore, I guess that would make her like the 4th best guard in the draft? Is she the 4th best guard in the draft?
Not to me.
Is she the 4th best guard in the draft? And that's what I'm saying. Okay. Is Georgia Amore a better guard than Sinai Rivers?
And Sanaya Rivers?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's a point guard. Okay. Is she a better guard than Isaiah James?
Isaiah James? I think you haven't even seen Isaiah James ceiling, yet. No, because I see Zia James is just getting started in her growth. So no, because you got an Amore is reaching her max, and James has even touched her ceiling.
Is she a better guard than Haley Van Lith?
Yeah, because she's a little bit faster.
Okay, yeah, no. So I'm just going through like the next guards that are being picked after her.
Yeah, because she's a little
With
bit
any of
faster.
those, so because here's the thing, and then you get to Tahina Paopao, and I think Paopao is a better guard than Van Lith. I think she's.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm biased, right? So I would take Paopao higher, but we'll get to Paopao. But
right.
okay, so Amore to New York is kind of it's
kind
kind
of
of
Masconomic-ish.
better than HBL, better than HBL. No
Yeah.
James Moore. Okay, so Mondo, you like her better than James and you like James more than Amore Donovan, but Mondo,
Sure.
you like Amore better than Isaiah James and Richards. I mean Sanaya Rivers. Okay. So I think that Georgia is a great scorer. She can run a team. Size and athleticism, unmatched when you talk about what Rivers and James could do for you.
Exactly.
I think that Rivers did a lot trying to fill up other parts of the box score.
Right.
This offseason, the scoring to show some ability to do some different things there. But let me see, and then for New York, like it's not like they don't need a face, right? Like they have a face, so they don't need a face to me. So it's not like they're not getting her to put butts in the seats or for the political climate of the of today's market or any of that stuff. Rivers shrinks against comp. So here's the thing that I'll say about Sanaya Rivers, and I've said the same thing, and I feel like she's found some confidence in her game again. The thing about Sanaya Rivers was playing excellent basketball. Even Sue Bird, Mister Husky in the corner, and Diana Taurasi. If you go back to last year's championship Final Four game, coming in the door, they talked about Rivers and James as standout guards ready to go to the W last year. Oh, they didn't want to see them. They didn't want to play them. All of that until they saw her against South Carolina, and then they weren't talking about her much. So I'm not going to say that she's not a nice guard. I mean, she just until us happened. And unfortunately, it happened late in last season and early in this season, and so it just had a heavy spotlight on her. But I think she's figuring out who she is. But Isaiah James has come back into her own. So but I'm biased. I would take Pow over all of them.
Oh no, you had 3 olives tonight.
Yeah, we had a great scout on her. So we had Rivers to Connecticut Sun in the 8th spot after Amore.
Well, I believe after all the moving around they did, definitely she's got a few things. She can play 1 through 3 for them, and I believe she can get, I think, what I call basketball fit, not bulk up, but strengthen up.
Mm-hmm.
WNBA strengthen up. I think she wouldn't have. I don't think Rivers would have a problem doing that, and so I could see her fitting. I could see Rivers fitting in UConn because not UConn. Excuse me, Sun. Have my mind on the March Madness.
Right.
I could see Rivers fitting in the Sun, just because she won't get in anybody's way. She doesn't have to compete for one position. She can play several positions if they need her to, if they need Rivers to, and so it's a good fit based on the recent change they've had on roster and coaches. That wouldn't be a bad fit.
Okay. All right. And the last one for the night, and talk about the draft some more. But the last one for the night is Isaiah James, guard, NC State Wolfpack, at the 9th pick to the Los Angeles Sparks.
I like it because I don't really see them having any identity at the point guard position, and that's what they need, like someone to own it, and that's what
So
Isaiah.
what is Kelsey Plum gonna do?
She's not a point guard.
What is she gonna do then?
She need to shoot it. That's what they got her for. Shoot. I
I
shoot
thought that
ball. Give me ball.
Kelsey.
I shoot.
I thought that Kelsey wanted a team, and I thought that she wanted to be the point guard.
Yeah, she could be the team.
I thought Kelsey wanted to be point guard.
I mean, you got to defend.
Political Leo, I got you. I hit you up.
yeah, I'm linking. I got it. Can I use that political Leo? I'm linking. Blink.
Yeah, I thought Kelsey wanted to get back to being a
I don't see any point guard identity.
See, told you, Plum running the point.
Okay, that's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, mark my words.
Donovan say Plum gonna do that hip hop skip down the court and shoot whatever she want. So, well, we got to see how she fit with everything else that's there, with Cam Brink and Rakia Jackson, and because what's her name?
Who?
Oh man, what is her
Hamby?
name? No, not Hamby. I'm forgetting the other guard that's there. Hold on, let me
McDonald.
No.
Ari.
Odyssey
Sims. Oh, I thought. I mean,
and that's the thing. So like Odyssey Sims is there.
Odyssey was going to Dallas. Go ahead. What you saying?
Well, we thought that. Well, Odyssey was. What they said was that Dallas had told Odyssey they would sign her back, right? But then everything changed there. The GM changed, the coach changed, and Dallas ended up with the number 1 pick, which meant they could get Paige, which meant probably they weren't gonna sign Odyssey back to me, right? So like I said, I thought that Odyssey fit well at the Sparks. I just felt like there were times where she called her own number, and I felt like she called her number more because she wanted to make sure she kept working. And, to show seriously, to just show her worth to a team. So, I don't know. But I'm looking at this pick and it's like, Isaiah James, where does she fit in? When you look at this roster, so it's Shanice Swain, Rakia Jackson, Derrick Hamby, Odyssey Sims, Maria. I'm not even gonna mess her name up.
Right. I mean, but
Maria K, Kelsey Plum, Anelli Maley. I hope I'm saying her name right. Ray Burrell, Ari McDonald, Julie Alamon, Mercedes Russell, Cameron Brink, Azrae Stevens, and Emma Cannon. So,
I mean, it gives you a.
How does she fit?
It gives if you manage it right, it gives you a future at that position. You bring in youth and get experience, and you have some vets there. So it gives you and if things fall into place the way it looks like on paper for you, now you're not out shopping again, and so you have a very capable you have a very capable guard that because everybody you age every day, and basketball age on the knees and is different. It's not.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean. So so bringing in to me, that's just be one angle I want to present. You bring that in, you're preparing for the future, and you don't know if somebody, God forbid, I don't want anybody to get injured, but when somebody goes down, you have a very capable and a very highly skilled guard coming in from college, and you just got to see how fast she learns the system, how she adapts to the pace of how you got to learn things and take things in, process stuff in the NBA, the WNBA, to be successful.
Oh man, well we shall see. We shall see. Coach, what you got before we get ready to get out of here?
Man, I'm enjoying this mock. I mean, we got we'll know who's all dancing by the 15th. I'm back to March Madness. I'm enjoying to see. April is almost here, so the real draft is here soon because March is going by us. So we hope today that you made a difference in somebody's life by having a random act of kindness. Get in your bag, expand your bag, because you are the best. Being the change that you want to see, because you can change anything you want when you put your mind to it. Be great in your preparation so you can allow yourself to be excellent in performance. Lights, camera, it's you time. Champion mentality.
Yeah, we did hear the shares in the portal. Yeah, we did. We definitely did hear the shares in the portal. And maybe we'll talk about some of the portal movement
Friday.
This afternoon as Friday coming. Some of that movement tea. So we'll talk about some of the movement that's out there here coming up on our afternoon show. So, Coach, man, and another one, and another one. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward. I'm actually. It's gonna be interesting getting back into the WNBA. Is definitely a different grind. It's definitely a different grind and a different style game.
Yeah.
But looking to see what they get done this season.
I just hope the WNBA don't make it hard for us to be a fan this shit.
It was hard. It was you had to fight every day to be a fan last year. So hoping that some of that settled down. But hey, listen. What can I say? Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm in the Metro.